is the story of Jim Douglas, a man who escaped competition. He didn't do it because he was smart, skilled, or open-minded. He was a born academic and athletic failure, and he was on the verge of losing to the system when he broke free of it. Even now, Jim lives alone in a cheap apartment and has a small group of friends and followers.
There was always competition in my life, but it was never over big things, and to tell you the truth, I always lost anyway.
How did you start bowling?
Bowling was a big part of my childhood. I was never a good competitor or good at competition, and I always missed a lot of school. I'd go to my dad's games instead. He was a real competitive guy. One time he got really mad when somebody called a foul on him. The game wasn't even about money. It was about respect, which is what he wanted more than anything in the world.
Under his father's guidance, young Jim Douglas entered in the local high school bowling tournament. Although he was considered by many to be a top-notch bowler, Jim performed poorly under the pressure of his father and his opponents. He continued to place low throughout his high school years and made one final run for the trophy at the age of 18.
My dad always said that the winner of that tournament became the king of the town for the next year. There was some truth in that, but even Albert, the winningest champion in tournament history, didn't look much like a king to me. He looked just about the loneliest, dirtiest, soggiest, rundown man I'd ever seen. But beneath that sun-soaked plaid and raggedy old Levi's was a proud man. That tournament meant a lot to me, because this was my last chance to win it all. I'd lost the past 3 years to this fucker named Dennis.
Oh! Hey!
Dennis's aggressively competitive behavior made him an intimidating foe. The two boys were out to prove themselves against one another, and both sought the hand of Janet, the daughter of an old tournament champion. Jim, with the aid of his friends Willis and Rudolph, was able to make his way to the tournament finals. Soon it became evident that he would face Dennis and the John Wayne High bowling team in the title game.
Nice game, Jim.
Thanks, Janet.
I noticed you got Big D tomorrow.
Who?
Dennis?
Oh yeah.
Is it gonna be a repeat of last year?
No. We've been practicing real hard. We're gonna win, I'm sure.
Well, Jim, I believe you. Good luck.
Now, I knew the girl of my dreams was going to be watching me, but it was kind of a mixed message because the stakes were really high.
Now, you little fairies gonna bend over and let them John Wayne boys have their way with you, or are you gonna show them what you're made of?
Are you men or are you men?
Man.
Bullshit. Now you're all taking this too lightly. I believe it was the great General George C. Patton that said, "War is bloody killing business."
When the shells are hitting all around you, and the dirt splatters on your face, and you wipe the dirt off your face, and you realize that dirt is the blood and guts of your best friend, you'll know what to do.
Sir, what does that have to do with the bowling?
It's not gonna be a game tomorrow, you dumb bitch. That's exactly my point. It's gonna be a battle. If General George were here, he'd stick his hand so far up your ass he'd be using you as a puppet.
Look at me, I'm a little bitch. Meh, 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 meh.
See you tomorrow, girls, and I hope you're ready to play rough. I'm gonna grab myself a beer for the road.
Sheesh, what is his problem?
Shut up, Rudolph. Jim's right. We gotta hold our own tomorrow. We gotta kick some ass tomorrow.
Yeah. To the Rippers.
To the Rippers.